Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In this final section of our networking series, we are going to be discussing the security in networks. So the first thing I want to talk about is packet sniffing, because obviously network security protects data from unauthorized user access or attacks, but there are some methods, some things that hackers will do that we do not want them to do. And the first one of these is going to be called packet sniffing, which is just basically where attackers are going to just capture data over the network and they're going to intercept our packets that we want to get to where we want to go. So as we see here, our source is B, which is our client, and the destination is A, which is the server. And as we see, we're connected over a router between the two right here. But as we're going to our destination, C here, which is our little hacker, is going to pick off our packet and intercept it. And we're not going to be able to go to where we want to, and it's going to be intercepted and it's going to be captured. The next one of these is called IP spoofing, and this is where attackers disguise themselves to bypass security measures. So as we see here, the source is B yet again, and the destination is A. And obviously, we're connected with IP addresses, hence the name IP spoofing. So basically, all this means is that the hacker is going to basically do a false packet injection of a false IP address. We're not going to be able to get to where we want to go. So next up, encryption, firewalls, and authentication. These are all for security measures. So encryption ensures that intercepted data remains unreadable without a key, and firewalls are able to monitor network traffic to block any suspicious activities. Authentication methods, which there are several of them, like passwords. There's 2FA, which stands for two-factor authentication. Like if you were to get a security code texted to your phone from a new login, if it's a new device. And this ensures only that authorized users can access these resources, because we don't want hackers and to get any unauthorized access. We want them to not be able to bypass these measures. So these are where these things are going to come in handy. So there's also IDS and IPS, which stands for intrusion detection and intrusion prevention systems. And this can further protect networks by monitoring and blocking potential threats in real time. So that doesn't really have exactly anything to do with this, but I thought it would just be a good idea to throw it out there because it is very important, because it also enhances security. So things like IP spoofing and packet sniffing do not happen. So a little quiz question for you guys. Which of the following is a common method for protecting networks? We have encryption, IP spoofing, data loss, and packet sniffing. Now, IP spoofing is going to be IP spoofing and packet sniffing are going to be obviously what we just discussed. Packet sniffing is where the packet is intercepted and we're not going to be able to get to where we want to go. And IP spoofing is also where we're not going to get to where we want to go, because our packet is going to be injected with a false source address. And data loss really doesn't have anything to do with this. This has a lot more to do with like how the network is performing, not so much as to the security of it. So the only other option that makes sense is A, encryption, which we see right here. And obviously we have several methods for doing this. I talked about encryption, I talked about firewalls, I talked about authentication, and I also talked about IDS and IPS systems. So encryption is going to be the only one out of this selection that we're going to be able to choose for security. So thank you very much for watching this entire series of networking videos. This covered some very basics of networking, and I thought some things that were very important that had to do with it. So please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure to share all these videos. And please leave any comments for anything I could have covered more, or anything that you liked. So thank you very much for watching the series, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.